You late dumbass. What's up? Yeah. Hey there. See? Even Envy knows I'm late. What's up, boys? I'm here dog sitting, house sitting, being late. But I'm here. What is up, dude? How are y'all doing? It is Friday. It is April 25th, 2025. You're listening to Just My Two Cents. This is the, as you can see, UFC Kansas City weigh-in after party with Moiz audio and a colorful cast of characters. How are y'all doing? Welcome. What's up? What are y'all up to, man? Tell you what I'm up to. Not being prepared for this stream. Not watching the weigh-ins because there wasn't a fucking video. So, Joey, Zach, anybody else making smart-mouthed comments in the chat? How were the weigh-ins? Did y'all get to see any kind of video? Y'all tell me how everybody looked, man. I really haven't seen it. I went to MMA Junkie and just like jotted down the results. These are your weigh-in results. Chikadze was the only fighter to miss weight. I still have yet to see what he looks like. So, yeah. Late, unprepared, dumbass. But like I said, only one fighter missed weight. Matter of fact, I'm going to look at that right now. Shout out to my co-host, Moiz. I think he said Full Send MMA has little shorts or something on YouTube of what the fighters look like. I think the only fighter I actually did see was Ian Gary. I think UFC posted something on Twitter, and I saw him on the scales. UFC weigh-in. Let's see what they got. Okay, here we go. They got a little video. I'm just going to watch this. Shout out to Full Send MMA. I'm going to watch this video of theirs real quick and just kind of talk about it. What's up? 5 people in the chat all of a sudden. What's up, boys? How are y'all doing, man? Yeah, Gary looked pretty good. I'm assuming Protez does too. Both of them seem like they're taking this fight pretty seriously, as they should. I feel like anyone taking a fight should fucking take it seriously to some degree, but here's Chelsea Chandler. She looks good. Jocelyn looks ripped. Romero looks insane. Crazy eyes. Looks a little sucked out. Timmy Kwamba looks pretty good. Jacqueline Amarimi needs to eat a fucking sandwich. She looks a little thin. Great. Poliana Viana. She's nice. I like you. Do you like me? Malcolm Wellmaker looks ready to rock. Cameron Simon looks a little sucked out, dude. I can see some fucking discoloration around his fucking eyes. Same with Damon Blackshear. Looks shredded, but looks a little sucked in. Haile Alatang, same deal. Can see the structure of his cheeks. And Gutierrez always looks a little rough on the scales, and today is no exception. Sexy Mexi looks not incredible himself. Elder looks like a different human being. God, Gage Young. Same deal. Looks like he just came out of a fucking sauna. He was one of the last ones to win. God, same deal with Matt Schnell, man. Just looks like another person. 0% body fat. Looks like he's about to fucking die. Same with Jimmy Flick. Got that glazed over fucking look in his eyes. Andre Muniz, he looking good. They're ready for fighting. Ikram, about ready to die. Looks like. Nicholas Dalby looks insane, like usual. God, he's such a weird motherfucker. Rude boy. Randy Brown looks good. Ready to go. Michel Pereira, he looking fit and ready for this fight. Oosh. Abus, sporting a mouse under his right eye. Doesn't look too bad, though, I guess. I mean, he cuts a lot of weight, dude. I've seen him look worse, you know what I mean? Yeah, Giga looks crazy. Misses weight. Looking crazy doing it. Yeah, so glad I didn't bet that fucking dude. What up, Bo? How are you doing? Good to see you. Giga Hatchling! Fucking hatchling! Like he fucking oozed out of a fucking egg or something. Let's see. What did I fucking miss here while I was running my mouth? Yeah, Giga looks insane. Misses weight. Onama looks a little sucked out. Zhang does not want to be there, but he makes weight. Anthony Smith just looking insane like usual. Just like, God, enough is enough. Prates, yeah, he didn't look too bad. Gary looks, I'd say, better, but yeah, Prates didn't look bad. Prates cuts a lot of weight. I would say he's probably, I don't know, man. Gary's a pretty big welterweight, but yeah, Prates probably cutting a lot of weight too. Prates. All right, well, that is my 2 cents on the weigh-ins, my weigh-in reactions. Yeah, he looked like shit. What is it right now? He looks terrible, man. He looked like he was just rescued from extended starvation. Like, yeah, he looked fucking crazy. What is up, though, boys? I hope y'all are doing good, man. Shout out to the 5 people in the building. Just getting started here. I don't think this is going to be a very long stream. Like I said, I'm broadcasting from an outpost. Going to be traveling this afternoon, so going to make this one as brief as possible. Apologies for the unusual start time and me not being fucking prepared, but it is what it is. The show must go on. I got some cold brew to level me out. None of your fucking business. No, I am on the other side of the bridge. Bottomer area. Bottomer burbs, Bo. Chilling, house sitting, dog sitting. Last day, though. Headed back home. So I'm going to make this one not too long. My allergies are going fucking insane. Been outside a bunch, though. Been nice, man. Like, been real nice the last couple days. The air quality has not been supposedly not very good, but I haven't really noticed it, honestly. I think it's from the New Jersey wildfires. But anyways, shout out to the New Jersey homies. Hope y'all stay safe. Billy and Joey and anybody else. I can't remember who all else is up there. Razor is up in that area, so stay safe, gentlemen. What the fuck was I talking about? Okay. I'll just get my slate out of the way real quick. These are going to be my bets. Wait, hold on. Back the fuck up. You fucking lanky idiot. First things first. Shout out to the 7 people in the building. Welcome to the show. Shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for the visual quality. Well, you can follow me on this is not gambling advice or financial advice. These are just my bets and my thoughts and my picks and all that bullshit. Don't be coming after me for no defamation or no shit like that. Nothing like that. Yep, be safe. Arrive alive. Shout out to the Dome, man. Up in here strong. Hope you're all having a good one, dude. We're at 301 subscribers. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed to this channel and made it what it is today, especially the last, we're coming up on 6 months, right, of doing this show in the version that it is with like Moiz and Mick and Joey and everybody, Aaron coming through. And yeah, it's we've made it over 300, so we're over halfway to monetization, which was always the goal for this channel. And to really make it like really make it into something. But we're over halfway there. So I appreciate it. Make sure y'all check out the Locker Room Talk podcast, dude. It's a sick podcast. I'm on it, dude, and some other barrages and homies. But nah, man, shout out to Pub Sports Radio. That's where you can find it on Pub every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Locker Room Talk podcast. UFC Kansas City episode is up right now. It's a good one. There was also a members only stream where we narrowed down and chopped up the podcast to just our bets and the showcase spots. So check that out. If you are a member on Pub Sports Radio, consider becoming a member if you're not already. It's not very expensive. I believe, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I believe the contest is going to be up. So shout out to Swig Bets for getting the contest together. I need to check and see if it is up this week, but that is where you can find it, pubsportsradio.com. I'm going to check that out while we do the stream, actually. So I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I did not, this is the fucking second or third time this year where I've just not fucking put in my Tapology picks, just forgotten to fucking do it. Of course, there's a huge fucking pay-per-view. So yeah, I didn't put in my picks, so I can't tell you like what my results were. I mean, you can check it out like my last the last stream. Like, I can tell you a pick right now, but they were not put in on Tapology, so there's no point in fucking talking too much about that. But I did have a winning event as far as the bets. My parlay came through, and that was my biggest play. So made a little bit of money, little bit closer to getting above water, and yeah, getting out of the hole, man. One more good event could get me into the fucking black. So here's to that. UFC schedule. So I'll tell you real quick for the record. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went 8 and 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I went 8 and 5 for UFC 314 for the record. But like I said, there's no point in this because I didn't put him on Tapology because I'm a fucking idiot. All right? Is that what you, I mean, you already knew that. You already knew I'm a fucking dumbass, but that is just further evidence. So like I said, still underwater like a fucking retard, but I'm close, dude. One fucking more good event, man. And I think it's going to be UFC Kansas City. If I have a winning event here, a decent event, I'm going to be back in black. So let's fucking go. Best show on YouTube. Fuck yeah. Locker Room Talk podcast. It does sound a little interesting. Perhaps I'll check that out one of these days. What up, Mills? How are you? I was going to say morning, but afternoon, brother. Good to see you. Joey, Zach, Bo. About ready to get the show started proper. Just handling channel business. So just need another good event, man. But these are the weigh-in results. I just watched a weigh-in video. Shout out to Full Send MMA for actually putting out a fucking video for the weigh-ins because there was no other stream or coverage or fucking anything really. All right, these are my bets. Like I said, if you watched the Locker Room Talk podcast on Tuesday, Mills and Joey might know a little bit of something about what that's about. You would already know, if you watched the episode, you'd already know what my bets were. But in case you didn't, these are my fucking bets. For the Locker Room Talk podcast, for the last, what is it, like couple months now, boys, we've been doing these two-leggers, right? I can't remember exactly when we switched from the core to like these two pieces, but this is my two-piece for this week, and this will be my main bet for the week. Well, sort of. I have two. This is one of them. This is my parlay. I think this is a levels parlay, much like last week with Yair and Volk. I just think Gutierrez and Gary are the better fighters, and they're going to get it done. And it's almost, plus 2-1. So, yeah, that's my main play. I'm not risking much at all this week, like barely over a unit. So that's one of my main plays. This is the other one. I'm going to put a post up on Twitter about this or X or whatever the fuck. But this is my planted flag. Not only do I think Ian Gary's going to win, I think he stops Protez, dude. So I took Gary inside the distance. Like I said, I'm gonna put a little post and a clip. I'm gonna see if I can get Big Show to help me out with that. But yeah, that's coming down the pipe. Gary inside the distance is a coming, Bo. So yeah, I like that. Those are my two main plays. And then this is really kind of greasy and ridiculous and kind of unnecessary, but I fucking did it anyway. I did these like parlays. They're these three-leggers, but it's kind of like a hedge parlay on one particular fight. So this is what I mean. The first version of it is Schnell, Gary, and then I basically like put a parlay with each, fighter in the Wellmaker Simon fight. So the first version is Simon, Schnell, Gary, and I did Wellmaker, Schnell, Gary. So yeah, kind of dumb, like pointless. Should have just made Schnell, Gary parlay. You know what I mean? But it's basically like a free even money leg almost. I'm probably going to be Wellmaker, but it's not going to shock me if Cameron Simon wins this fight. Just like wins a greasy, like grappling heavy decision. Like he's not a. I'm going to talk more about this, but like people are under the impression that he's like this terrible fighter or something, and it's like he lost to Talbot and C-Rod, and Wellmaker hasn't fought anyone. So I think Malcolm wins, but it's like, yeah, if it's like even money, why the fuck not? But again, probably senseless and dumb, but I fucking did it anyway. I don't give a shit. He says, I'm piecing out based on your dumbass Simon pick. See you on the podcast. Peace, idiot. No, nah, man, for real. Check out Mills's I need to watch that myself, dude. Check out the Malcolm Wellmaker interview. It's on Pub Sports Radio right now. As a matter of fact, when I get done with this podcast, I'm gonna listen to that because I need to. I've been meaning to, but I haven't. I'm not gonna lie and say I did. But yeah, man, Mills interviewed Malcolm Wellmaker. Check it out. I'm gonna do the same thing. I know, dude. I know. I joke around a lot too. So those are my bets. The podcast two-piece, Gary inside the distance, and a couple little fucking like idiot hedge outs for fun. And that's it. Unit and a quarter. That's all I got for this card. And that's all I got for this little intro, I guess. But shout out to you guys, man. I hope y'all are enjoying your Friday. UFC Kansas City. We're on the brink of it. I'm getting pretty excited, man. This is actually like a halfway decent fight card on paper. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the best thing I've ever seen, but compared to some of the fucking fight cards recently, dude, it's not bad. It's one of the better fight cards in the last couple months, I'll say that. On paper, anyway. So let's get this thing started, man. Once again, I'll put up the weigh-in results. There you are. Only Giga missed weight. And I'm really glad I didn't fucking bet that shit. So, here we go. I'll get some fucking music going, dude. I know y'all are waiting to hear my fucking sick ass song that I made. But it does, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Alrighty. All right, Moiz. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Yeah, man. Just after 1 on Friday, Eastern Shore. I watched I watched a little bit of the draft, not a lot. Mostly just saw some like videos and stuff, a couple clips. Honestly, I don't usually give too much of a fuck about the draft. Truth be told. All right, here you go. Yeah, gonna get this show on the road, man. Literally and figuratively. Today is kind of a hectic day. So again, apologies for the unusual start time and all that, but it just is what it is. All right, so now we're all waiting on Moiz. So don't blame me. Saying, dude. Ain't my fault now. Moiz. You're keeping everyone waiting, dumbass. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Moiz Audio, dude. Shout out to everybody else that joins me on the show. This shit show of ours, dude. So what? How long has it actually been since like I opened up the panel and we started doing like what we've been doing? Like a few months? Feels like more than that. Feels like almost 6 months now. I'm not exactly sure though. You don't know how tall he is, Joey. He might be taller than you. What up, Punch Master? I know, dude. He like fucking bully, dude. He said, fuck these high level fights, dude. I'm just gonna kick the living piss out of some overmatched motherfuckers. He's wild, man. What's up, though, man? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Sending out some links. Gonna get a panel going and run through this card here. I'm not that fucking tall. I mean, I'm taller than the average human, but I'm not fucking Stefan Struve. What was he, like 7 feet tall or something? And it ain't gonna be too much longer before I'm gonna start shrinking. But yeah, so what is that like? The third or fourth YouTuber that he's just fucking pummeled. He did it to some Navy SEAL, and he's just like, he's just talking shit, and other people talk shit back. He's like, all right, come to my gym, and they do, and he just fucking destroys them. 6'11" to 7 feet. Joey, no, you're definitely not. I don't think that happens until you're like 50 or 60 something, when your spine starts like compressing. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna listen to this fucking loop until Moiz gets in here. So don't blame me. But yeah, like I said, man, this is like actually a decent card on paper. There's several fights that I'm pretty stoked about now. A couple that I'm invested in financially. So yeah, kind of pumped for it, dude. I would give this card. I always ask everybody that joins me, like, how are they feeling about the card in general? What letter grade would they give it? And like, what fight are they most pumped for? I'm kind of like excited for it, dude, for a fight night in relative terms compared to how fucking shitty some of these have been recently. Yeah, I'm kind of pumped for it. I would give it a B, solid B, like 86, 87. And then obviously the main event for me personally. What up, MMA holes? With the monocle. Interesting. 2011, my senior year, I was listed 5'10" to 5'11". I think I'm 5 now. Joey, I would attribute that to incorrect height measuring on behalf. I think that's user error on behalf of whoever fucking took your height. You're younger than me, dude. I don't think you're fucking shrinking already. Call me crazy, but I got a public school education, so take that for what it's worth. But I'm just IJSing, dude. I don't think you're fucking shrinking. I don't think I am either, but I am going to be before too long. All right, Moiz. What the F word? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, dude. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, I can't listen to this anymore. I can't listen to this piece of shit loop that I made anymore. It's driving me slowly but surely driving me insane. Now, UFC Kansas City. The prelims are not too bad. Wellmaker Simon, I think, should be a good fight. Gutierrez, Sexy Mexi could be a good fight. It could also be a piece of shit. Same with Blackshear and Hailey Alatang. Hailey. I don't know which one you say. I don't know this. Dude, I'll never understand that. It's not like I don't want to. I try to understand it, and I just don't. The name, how they say the name, the surname, which one you say first, and which I don't understand that. But yeah, I think that could end up being. There's a couple fights where I kind of want to see the grappling exchanges because I think those could be kind of tasty. You know what I mean? Like, I think if Wellmaker and Simon get into some grappling exchanges, it'd just be interesting. Like, I want to see who the better grappler is between them. Same thing with like Blackshear and Alatang. Like, Blackshear probably the better sub grappler, but Hailey's not like a terrible wrestler, so I kind of want to see that. I mean, I favor Blackshear, but yeah, there's a couple matchups like Schnell and Jimmy Flick. Both of them are good grapplers. I wouldn't mind seeing which of them is better on the mat. And there was another one that I was thinking of. It wasn't Onama and Giga, obviously. There's another one like that, but yeah, couple fights like that, and yeah, dude, I don't really hate this card at all. I think it's a B. It's a solid B. Which one? Which fight do you mean, Zachary? To which fight are you referring? Shute Zake. You know what, Moiz? I am giving you 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes. T-minus 4 minutes. To get your fucking ass in here, or I'm going to drop another link. I'm going to drop another link. Flick Schnell. I think it could be, dude. They're both good grapplers, dude. My favorite song to sing on karaoke night would be the one that I don't sing because I don't like singing karaoke, dude. And I really don't like when people try to force me to sing karaoke, like my friends that I'm usually, sing. Yes, but no, it's not, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But I guess, like, gun to my head, dude, something silly. Something that I can fucking like a fucking some 90s shit that I can like some shit like that, like some fucking Dave Matthews or like Hootie or some shit like that I can just get ridiculous with. Or, you know, some fucking like a Journey or something, or like, you know, something that I can be outlandish with. Got to be really, really, really fucking drunk though, and I usually don't try and put myself in that situation. So usually non-applicable, but yeah, gun to my head, MMA holes, that's what I would say. All right, here he is. See, dude, you see what threats do? You see what a little threatening and peer pressure will do? Howdy.
Howdy, partner. Yeah.
Howdy, pard. How in the hell are you?
I'm good.
That's all right. That's all right, Moiz. What you know good?
Always not good, man.
Oh, hell, fuck yeah. What's up, man? How are you today?
I'm okay. Relaxing. So, yeah. Just a normal day.
Okay, Pete Mitchell.
No controversies, no drama, no nothing. So,
Okay,
it's a fine
Goose.
day.
Nice, man. Nice. Carnal knowledge of a lady this time. Okay. What are we talking about here? Moiz. You know,
Yes.
I always have to ask you this, dude.
Yeah.
How are you? This is the 3-part question. How do you feel about it, the letter grade, and which fight is blowing your skirt up the most right now?
Letter grade C minus. UFC C minus, Octagon B, KSWC, Cage Warriors most likely A minus.
I feel like you're saying C minus because you know that I think it's a pretty good card, and that you're just trying to wind me up and piss me off, which is like, you know.
I mean, the positive is that it's 14 fights, so I can pick 4 or 5 fights. I will most likely be tuning into, have some interest into. So,
Right on.
you know, so
Right on. You see that, dude? You see he say like he like the way you chaw down.
yeah, I was eating red apple.
Nice. Red Delicious?
Yes.
Come on, man. That's all they got? They ain't got no better apples than that. Come on now.
It was very sweet apple, very juicy.
You ain't
So
got no Honey Crisp. You ain't got no galas or no fucking pink ladies or no shit like that.
yeah, man, it depends on the season, I guess. Depends on the
No
season.
Fuji's, whatever. What would I? So yeah, so you don't like this UFC card. So well, I hope you can at least bring some. Well, I know that you will. You bring
Yeah,
some interesting take.
because here's the issue, right? Because first of all, I was looking forward to seeing Jamal Hill getting knocked out by Khalil Roundtree, but that was canceled. And then I wanted to see the pedophile get killed, but he got arrested before he was going to get killed by Elder. So it is what it is. So we lost two important matches.
So
So
you just hate this card out of spite now. I like it. I like that
yeah,
style.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
if you want entertainment, it's Cage Warriors tomorrow. Like last week. Last week was hilarious, amazing.
I got fucking
Even
destroyed
even
last.
your boy.
I'm never fucking betting PFL again, dude. I'm taking my ball and going home, dude. I got the fucking living shit kicked out of me. I didn't bet that
Cage
much, but I got
Warriors. You gotta
smoked,
bet
dude.
Cage Warriors.
Nah,
Cage
I ain't
Warriors.
betting any
Like
of that fucking bullshit.
your boy Joy, he bet on two underdogs and both cashed. So
I know Joe knows how
you
to
know,
do it.
yeah. So
I just let him have it. That's all
yeah,
y'all, man. Y'all, dude, y'all are the fucking Cougar lost it, turned in his wings. You guys are number one. Y'all are the fucking the Cage
that's
Warrior PFL.
I spent more time researching Cage Wars this week than UFC. So I picked like 6 fights in the UFC. So hopefully I can have some good information.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well with. I've been doing decent with UFC recently. I've been doing decent with hockey and baseball as well, but that's about it. Everything
Yeah,
else, I'm
but
kind of getting my fucking shit pushed in,
the
and I'm not happy about it.
UFC, the lines are so juiced now. It's really fucked up. Like if you see the prop numbers for Amarim by inside the distance and Ikram inside the distance, it's impossible to bet that.
Right.
So compare that to smaller regions. Also, you can find a good underdog spot like my plus 200, plus 300, 400, 500, and most likely cashes if you've done your work and have capped it right. But this is horrible. I mean, look at the submission line for Jimmy Flick. It's identical to his money line. So
Really?
it should, yeah, it's almost identical to his money line. So
What's that?
it's fucked up. Same
What's
as
that?
same. If you look at Damon Blackshare, his ITD is plus 100 and his subline is plus 150. What's the point? Then what's the point of offering fucking submission line then? You know what I'm saying? What's the point?
What is the point, Moiz? You tell me what the
Yeah.
fucking point is, because I don't know.
That's why, instead of wasting money on UFC, it's the elite gamblers market now. If you have thousands of dollars, you can, bet on, Amarim inside the distance at what was it? Minus 200 or less, minus 220 maybe or whatever it was. So yeah, good luck with that. So we see what happens.
Yeah, good luck with you. Whatever the fuck you just. Dude. I'm sure you said this more, but I just won't pay attention. What fight are you most pumped up for?
Yeah, the fight I'm most pumped up for is, of course, the first fight, Chelsea Chandler.
Hmm.
Romero, he's fun.
Hmm.
He's very fun. Then we go over to Gage Young. I would like to see how he does. And my main event, Matt Schnell, Jimmy Flick. It's gonna be hilarious, and Flick is gonna win. And
Hey,
then
he's not gonna win. Oh my god, dude,
he's gonna
you're
win.
so
He's gonna
close to
win.
getting booted out there, dude.
I've done my research. If you've done your research,
Oh
then
my
you'll
god,
see why.
I've done my research, dude. And my
And
research is
then,
better than your research,
and
dumbass.
then, the retirement fight for Anthony Smith. So here's my 5 fights I'll have great interest in. The rest, I don't. To be honest, I don't care. I don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah.
That's right. You don't know shit. Actually, I don't either. I probably know less than you. But
yeah, no, yeah,
yeah. No, dude. Oh my
They're
god.
gonna
Don't
tariff.
ever tell
They're
me.
gonna tax the Chinese by 150%. Fucking idiots.
Oh my god,
Oh,
baby.
the fall of America. Hey, not all the small businesses are
Now,
getting
hold
out of
on now. I don't
fucking.
think what care you talking about America now. But
Yeah.
no, but fucking well, see now you made me lose my fucking train of thought, Moiz. Oh my god, you with your trickery.
I've been watching these videos on YouTube. It's like, I voted for Trump, but I didn't know it was gonna affect my business. I get all my business from China, and I have to pay 150% taxes. I'm done.
No comment.
I don't know. If you're born fucking idiot, then what can you do? I mean, this is the whole tariff stuff. It's something we Europeans have been trying to get rid of since the Berlin Wall got taken down. So only tariff is
I know
on
you just
products
sitting
that
there, but you just sitting there being a
can
commie. You sitting there being a damn commie.
only tariff only. You should only have tariff on products that affects your GDP. Like Norway, we have our
I'm
own
going, dude. Oh my God,
wet
boys! If I was
milk,
president, oh
milk
my
and
God,
cheese.
dumbass! If I was
You know
president,
what
I
I'm
would
saying?
1,000% tariff Norway and no other country, dumbass.
You know what this fucking American government did? The fucking idiots. They didn't
Norway
realize
and
if
Pakistan
you
would get 1,050% tariff.
like
Just those two countries.
all the transistors and capacitors and surfer mount devices are made in
See,
China.
boys, you just you're
So
losing our fucking live chat.
no. These
Oh
are
my God, I'm
marked
tired.
for
Dude,
industrial
I'm
work,
gonna
right?
get Trump to tariff
That,
Norway into the
those
fucking
those fucking
mantle of the earth,
electronic components got taxed 150%.
dude.
So it means that the iPhone is now going to cost like 50%
My
more.
God, Moise,
So
I have
he's
a delay.
backtracking now. I heard.
What you don't realize is I have a
Holy shit!
direct line to Donald Trump, dumbass, and I'm gonna get
Oh my
him to
goodness!
tariff Norway and Pakistan into the
Oh man!
mantle, through the crust, into the mantle of
Imagine,
the earth. Your
imagine
economy is going to be
paying,
crippled now. So I hope it was worth.
imagine, imagine paying $3,000 for a fucking iPhone.
My God, I'm gonna cripple that frozen wasteland that
Oh
you live in so
gosh.
bad. I'm gonna single handedly cripple y'all's economy. No, all jokes aside,
Yeah. I like to comment, Zach. Yes, Zach. I have 2 unit bet on Christia at the KSW. Let me check. She's a Romanian, Czech. Let me say her name. Let me say check her name. Fucking what's her name again?
in any case, I mean, I dropped all the links. I mean, I guess it's just gonna be me and you.
Yeah, Gabriela
Ran everybody else
Ristea.
off. You ran everybody else off with your fucking political talk, but
Yeah, Gabriela
I-
Ristea. She's +1. She's +200 underdog. And she has a Kempo karate background with wrestling.
Ush.
She's facing a boxer, so she's gonna get top time and win a decision. So let's cash that +200.
Oh Nama, what's my name? Oh Nama, what's my name? What up?
Obama.
Say some words. Say something smart. Say something smart.
Yo, it's me. It's Joey T.
Dude, that
Wow.
rhyme, dude. You're a sick rapper. You're fucking good at rapping.
Wow.
What up, Joey? How are you, man?
I'm doing good, my brother. Man. Brother Moiz,
dude.
we got some Cage Warriors tomorrow morning, my boy.
Yeah, much more fun, right?
Oh, dude, when I did my crazy thing is capping Cage Warriors. I did not have to cap that much, and I was like, why the hell are the motherfuckers the two better records dogs?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like tomorrow, right? Tomorrow I have a bet on. I will bet on what's his name again? Let me check. His
I'll just
name
be
is
honest with you.
Giovanni.
I haven't checked it yet. I'm gonna do my breakdown tonight, and then
Yeah. Now Giovanni Fernandez is like +400 underdog. I'm like, okay. And then and then the Brazilian Ferreira, he's like plus 163 underdog. I'm like, what? What's going on here?
Hey, if I can find
And
another
John
dog, I'm gonna
Allen,
cash.
fucking John Allen is underdog to a Euro trash guy. Come on, man.
Hey, man, if I see dollar signs at plus money, I'm taking it.
Oh my goodness.
But how are you, TC, good sir?
Well, I was doing good. I'm better now. Now that I can hear that voice of yours.
I appreciate
But
it, my brother.
man, I'm doing all right. Been kind of a hectic Friday, but I'm glad that this show is up and rolling. So Joey, you
Yes,
know what 3-part question is coming your way, brother.
Oh,
How you
Lord.
feeling about it in general? Your letter grade and what fight are you just fucking pumped for?
The grade level I'll give. We had a little break off. Now we're back. Early looks, I'll say about a B minus. It could always overperform. It could always underperform. I don't know what I'm fully expecting out of this card. That's why I'll give it a generous B minus. The fight I'm looking forward to the most, non-biased, is one of my favorite fighters on the card, Mr. David Onama. He's gonna fucking absolutely mollywop that fucking bird embryo looking motherfucker.
The fucking hatchling, dude. That hatchling comment had me fucking cheesing, dude.
If I had time, I was gonna fucking do a face by face, but I didn't know how to do it through my phone.
Dude, the fucking the primordial ooze covered in that fucking what do they call it? The fucking the fluid around a fucking newborn child or whatever that shit is. The embryonic fluid, dude. Embryonic sac. God. Yeah, like I said, this is a shit show. Well, hell yeah, dude. I'm kind of stunned. I had no idea that Onama was gonna be your flag. So I mean, we got a 3-man panel. We're 47 minutes in. We should probably just start rolling through this motherfucker. What do y'all think?
That rolls. That sounds good for me,
I
Charlie.
mean, we'll give it to the 50-minute mark, and then we can just start running through it. But yeah, man, I'm with you though, Joey. I think, and I mean that's kind of with all cards. They have the potential to either over or underperform. But yeah, I'd give this one a B, decent B.
I have a feeling I missed one question.
It's just kind of like how you feeling about it in general. Like, I mean, you really answered it all.
There's some good spots on the card. I'm waiting for my favorite prop to drop for each fight. Then I can go do that. The good old takedown props. They usually come out Friday night to early Saturday, and then that's when my eyes open up like a kid at Christmas.
Man, I love that that's becoming your gimmick kind of.
Hey man, I just need takedown. I don't give a fuck who the hell wins. Like, oh, get a takedown. You want to win? I don't give a fuck. You got the takedowns. I need it.
And it's not even like a gimmick, like it's a joke. Like it's like, dude, you hitting them fucking things too. Like you're becoming like known for that.
Only if I was that type of good wrestler. I was average.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, yeah, just taking a couple rips of the pen here. But yeah, 3-man panel. We'll give it another like minute and a half, and then we'll start going. I do have some banners made.
I was worried about one thing. Like my sleep schedule's been on for the past like 3 days, and at first I thought if it wasn't due to the draft last night, and I remember it's a 3-day event, I was like, oh my god, I think I missed Friday, and I thought today was Saturday because I was off, and I was like, oh god, wow, I thought I missed everything. So I was preparing. I'm like, all right, what time's this fucking stream tonight? Then I realized it's only Friday. So I didn't miss too much.
I feel you though, dude. Like it's kind of felt off. I've kind of been in the twilight zone. Like there has seriously not been since November, dude, since Thanksgiving, there has not, and including Thanksgiving, there has not been more than a week or two that has gone by where I have not traveled, where I've not gone on like a road trip to somewhere, either Virginia, somewhere else in Maryland. Like I haven't stayed put at home for 2 weeks straight since Thanksgiving. So it's like I feel like it just constantly in the twilight zone. Yeah, sleep hadn't been too bad, but This is the last day, man. We're headed home. I think everybody's kind of looking forward to it. It's been nice, but I think everybody, including like our friends that are coming back, are like, oh, okay, we're looking forward to being back home. But yeah, dude, let's do this shit, man. Shout out to the people that have been hanging in the chat. I think we got 8 people at one point, but we about to start this fucking UFC shit. We've been chit chatting and talking about all kinds of shit. Moiz got off fucking political. Yeah, we're here, man. So let's kick off this Edwards versus Chandler. Moiz audio, my dude, my bud, my buddy, my pal, my amigo. Kick off this fucking curtain jerker, if you don't mind. Jocelyn Edwards versus Chelsea Chandler.
Yeah, everybody's on Edwards. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for driving the line further down. So we can bet on Chandler. Southpaw. Going to create issues for Edwards and her pressure forward and dirty boxing style. Dirty style in general. She'll headbutt. She'll do everything just to win. So, yeah, Chandler's going to win. She'll do what's necessary. So, pressure forward, southpaw, dirty boxing, pressure up against the fence, land some body shots. The crowd is gonna go woo, and the crowd bias will affect the judging. So, and everybody's gonna scream robbery, robbery, robbery. Yeah. So let's go, Chandler. She's vicious. She's mean. She's a bully. Let's go.
She does have that fucking that Diaz brother attitude. El Presidente of the David Onama fan club. What do you think about this opening fight?
There's only one thing I do agree with when it comes to Moiz on this fight. The crowd might be going woo, but I think the only reason why the crowd might be going woo is because I think Chelsea Chandler is going to go for a little jog around the octagon again.
No, I mean, Jocelyn doesn't have that power.
No, I'm not talking about power. I just think, look, I'm not a fan of Chandler. She was probably one of my worst flags I ever posted in my life. That was terrible. She looked like she didn't even want to belong in there. Edwards, I think she's the better striker. Who might be stronger? I think Chandler might be a tad stronger. She doesn't make a lot of muscle, but she's more of like thicker upper body type strength and shit. But Edwards does have that tater.
Man.
I'm gonna pull a TC line. I am PASS pass. But as for a pick, I'll slightly lean Edwards. But there's 14 fights. You don't need to touch everyone.
I think there is going to be some titties and thighs and booty cheeks jiggling in this one, though. I think there are going to be some like fence fighting, grappling exchanges and shit. Just so greasy, man. Like I'm with you, Joey. I'm passing. I want nothing to do with it. But I don't think Chandler's a bad underdog at all. It does kind of seem like everyone is on Edwards, including my dumbass. But I'm not going to be fucking losing any money on it. I'm going to pick Jocelyn Edwards by decision. But yeah, man, I can easily see Chandler making this a real, just like not real fun fight to watch unless she gets the grappling going. Then I could see her like if she gets on top, if she like mounts or gets like a strong like half guard position on Edwards, I can see her start to ground and pound the shit out of her. So I want nothing to do with it, man. But I can see Edwards just fucking tuning her up on the feet and like winning into decisions. So yeah, stay away from me. But yeah, Edwards by decision is my pick. Good stuff though, boys. Joey DFS, my dude. What do you think about Kwamba and Ronaldo Romero?
I actually think this is going to be a good fight where both fighters have their moments. Romero did take his fight short notice versus Onama, and I give him credit. The boy got power. He hit Onama, and Onama was like, oh, fuck, this little Mexican's fucking tough as shit. Now he's going back down to his natural weight of 145. Kwamba, probably not the easiest schedule for his first 2 fights. I think it's going to be close. If people are taking a shot on Kwamba at plus money, I understand it. I'm leaning Kwamba here, but I'm actually waiting for takedown props here because I think Kwamba is the more well-rounded guy, and I'm probably going to look for a takedown prop for Kwamba.
Right on. Nice. Yeah, and it's not Ronaldo. That's fucking Raleigh. It's Roberto Romero. Excuse me.
Romero.
Yes, and I'm probably no relation whatsoever. Moiz, what do you think about this fight, dude?
First of all, it's not Timothy Kwamba, it's Timid. That's what it is. He fights very timid. right? You know,
Ohio.
like his two last fights. I mean, horrible. Like once he got touched by Lucas Alexander, teammate all the fight except round three. You know, he got the takedown. What I like about Romero, he pressure fighter, goes for a finish. You know, he's a violent man. Sure, Kwamba might try to take him down. Great, because then Kwamba, then Romero is going to work for and trying to get his back. That's also one thing I like about Romero is he's constantly looking to chase the back take, you know, and get the back mount. So he tried it versus Unama, but Unama's too strong and too big, tall man grappling. So and I'm actually considering betting Romero by submission. I'm just waiting for the rare naked choke prop as well, so it's gonna be fun. Let's go, Mexico.
Well, you said rear
Nice.
naked choke for who?
Romero.
Romero.
Rear naked choke by Romero plus 800.
God.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah, this is another one where I'm with you, Moiz. That's why I'm passing. Like I'm doing the same shit I did before. Like I'm picking against you, but I understand and like why you are on the dog is exactly why I'm passing. I think he's got a chance to win, just like you said. I'm gonna think. I think Kwamba is the stronger wrestler, though. I could be wrong about that. And I just think it's another greasy split that I don't want fucking shit to do with. But I could see Romero winning a split or getting a submission. So yeah, pass.
It's true. Kwamba has a wrestling background. You can find these wrestling matches from Vegas from when he was a kid on YouTube. But all the wrestling matches I've seen, he's always losing. So he was never that good.
I mean, that's like exactly. It's like exactly why. It's like I think he could have the wrestling advantage, but it's not going to surprise me if it gets him like guillotined or something, or like it gets him in a spot where he gets his back taken, like you said. So yeah, fucking pass for me, dude.
So
I think it's gonna be a greasy split, to tell you the truth. I think Romero win by sub.
No, it will be a finish. I've been thinking about this fight, so you know.
All right, don't hurt me, Moiz.
So yeah, it's gonna be great. Rare naked choke. Let's go.
Hey, I'm rooting for you, man, because I ain't got shit to do with it. That's crazy. It's plus 800. So Jacqueline Amorini versus Poliana Viana, everyone's favorite Colby Covington butthole finger. So yeah, I will kick this one off again in all capital letters. PASS. No fucking thanks. If this one gets all grappling and Vince pushy and all that shit, like, I'm not gonna be mad about it. And I think it probably will be some grappling going on. I guess I favor Poliana in the striking, but no fucking thanks. Probably going to be Jacqueline by something, but everyone seems to be on the sub. I think it's going to be Jacqueline Amorim decision. Joey.
As you said, everyone's on the sub, and so am I. I actually see similar type of result, but I think Amorim's going to the Barbosa fight, to where, to me, Barbosa was striking too long, and then once she did get that takedown, the fight was over. I think Amorim, they're going to touch gloves. You might see Vienna try to throw a little bit of volume, but Amorim's like, yeah, right, bitch. Go back to OnlyFans. I'm going to take you down. You might see the back of my booty, which, hey, as a viewer, we wouldn't mind seeing some Amorim booty. And I think round one sub plus 150. I'm getting that same overall feeling that I did with Barbosa bet.
Nice. Well, Moiz, if you wouldn't mind, will you round this one out and then kick off the next, the Wellmaker and Simon one, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I got Amorim by ground and pound. Rihanna has a great, not great, but she has good enough, strong enough guard from bottom to protect herself from the submissions, but it will open up the opportunity to be ground and pound like Jillian did. So give me Amarim by TKO KO.
Nice.
Round 2.
Nice.
Round dose.
Yeah, everybody's on the submission, but the same people will say, "I watch tape, man. Yeah, man, I watch tape, man. Yeah, well, if you watch tape, then you should bet on the TKO, KO. The evidence is there.
And I hate to say, like, Moiz does have a point, but like, yeah, if you're picking a method, you try to pick one. Unless you're someone that you're fine with her getting the inside the distance and you parlay it, because that inside distance prop's ugly as shit.
Yeah, the sub prop as well. So
The sub prop, yeah, minus 185. The inside the distance in total, I saw was like minus 3 something. I was like, what the fuck?
She has a great, not great. She has strong enough guard from bottom, to defend herself from the submissions. So it will be a ground and pound, vicious ground and pound.
Will
Nice.
we keep them 12-6?
Do you see any pounding
There you
or
go.
grounding in this next one? Wellmaker Simon Moiz.
I've already parlayed the Wellmaker inside the distance, so he has accuracy and he has power, so you can't take too many of those shots before you'll end up face planted on the octagon ground. So Wellmaker inside the distance, most likely a KO.
Nice. Joey DFS. How do you feel about this one?
I'm almost getting similar type of vibes to when I called the Reyes knockout, but I think it's gonna be Wellmaker round 2.
Nice.
I think round 1's gonna be close. Simon might try to mix it up a little bit. Simon does get excited coming forward, and he does end up dropping his right hand. And we seen what Wellmaker did on the Contender to a guy that did something goddamn similar, and all he did was the shimmy backwards and went, bitch. One punch, fight was over. I agree. I think I'm probably just gonna play Wellmaker by knockout, but inside the distance is more safer in case he decides to go.
Right. Man, yeah, I think probably y'all are right, which is why I kind of just it still feels like a pick'em to me though, man. I get it, and that's more than likely. I think Wellmaker wins like 6 or 7 times out of 10. I'm probably just higher on Simon than a lot of people are. Because one, he's 24 now, 25 years old. I do think that he's getting a little undervalued here. He's obviously on a 2-fight losing streak, and neither of them looked really good. Like, he was getting tuned up by C-Rod, and then he got fucking just crushed by Peyton Talbot. And, Talbot went on to lose to Houndy Barcello. So it's like, I get, like, it is all-time low stock on fucking Simon. But, like, what y'all saying about Wellmaker is right. Like, when he is on, dude, he's nasty. Slip and rip, whatever. But I've seen some green moments from him too, man, where he'll stand there and admire his own work, and he'll get touched himself trying to be Pernell Whitaker, RIP. And I just think he's kind of green himself, and like, whether you like it or not, dude, Simon's got more UFC experience, and he's a well-rounded fighter, and I'm not totally counting him out of this fight. But like I said, I think y'all are probably right, but it was 113 a pop. So I said, fuck, I think there's a world where Cameron Simon can win the fight. But yeah, Wellmaker, Schnell, Gary for a little bit of something. And either one of these win, and I still make money, even with what I invested on both parlays. So yeah. Give me, I'm going to be a full fence riding bitch here, but I don't think I think I'm going to pick Cameron Simon, dude, for the upset. I think Wellmaker, not that he's been fighting terrible competition, but I think Simon is his toughest test yet. And I think that if he does not take him seriously, he could end up losing. But, I think most likely scenario is a Wellmaker knockout. And shout out to Mills, man. Make sure y'all check out his Malcolm Wellmaker interview. It's up on Pub Sports Radio right now. I'm going to be doing the same thing when the stream ends. Now, good shit. I'm pretty pumped for this fight. And no matter what happens, we will be good to go. Unless it's a draw or some bullshit, but I don't think that's going to happen. But let me ask you, though, Moiz. Cameron Simon, he be doing some bull cheating shit sometimes. Do you think... I mean, well, I guess it's a stupid question because y'all both think it's Wellmaker inside the distance, so never mind. I was going to ask if you thought there was draw potential if Wellmaker doesn't find the knockout, but it's like he'll probably be doing most of the damage, and Simon would more than likely be the one getting a point deducted, if anybody. So never mind. Let's move on. Let's see. Next fight is Blackshear and Haile Alatang. I will kick this one off. I got nothing. Give me Damon Blackshear. I'm going to say it's another Damon Blackshear decision. I think Haile hangs tough, gets out grappled and out struck a little bit, but doesn't get completely obliterated. It's like a 29-28 Blackshear. Joe, Moiz audio.
Yeah, I don't want to waste time here. So Chinese grappling, no tape study needed. Blackshear by submission.
Holy shit. Love it. Joey.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on mute. I think the line's kind of high.
You think you're me, dude?
I am white, so that's part of it.
Fair enough. Close enough.
But I don't know. I'm picking Blackshear to win, but for some reason I don't like that money line. What is it, like 4 to 5 to 1? And I know he's gonna be the bigger fighter.
Chinese grappling.
And he has better grappling. And all his UFC wins are inside the distance. And sooner or later, he's going to have to get a decision win, I feel. One of these fights, he's going to have to show that you can go a full 3 rounds and win a decision. And I got a feeling this might be the fight. So everyone I know is parlaying inside the distance. I'm probably staying away from this fight, but I'm picking Blackshear.
Same, Joey. I think it's going to be a Blackshear decision, but, we'll see.
But if we get a good line on the decision, I might be like, TC, what's on that little decision?
I'm not going to bet it, but I'll just wish you all the luck in the world. Now, this one, I'm obviously on Chris Gutierrez. I'm sure Moiz and fucking be Castaneda, the wrestling. I just think it's a levels fight. I think Gutierrez has faced better fighters, way better fighters than this, more skilled fighters, and I just think he knows how to play it safe and win a point-based decision and maybe walk Castaneda onto something nasty. Castaneda lurches forward, crashes forward, sometimes recklessly, and Gutierrez has fucking styled and profiled on fighters at this level before and won. So, yeah, give me Gutierrez over. I don't get all this Castaneda love, man. Maybe I end up looking stupid. So best of luck to all the Castaneda backers. I know it does scare me that Bo Jackson is on Castaneda pretty confidently. Bo does know MMA, so it's like, fuck. Like, yeah, you watch Gutierrez lose a split or something. But nah, I think he styles and profiles, man. I think it's just a levels thing, and I think Gutierrez is just a better striker and kind of pieces him up. But let's see. Joey, DFS.
So when this matchup was originally supposed to happen, ages ago, Gutierrez was like plus money, and I had him in my base of the parlay I had. And now he's minus 145. I'm still picking Gutierrez to win. But the only thing I will say is if Castaneda is going to have a shot, he better mix in takedowns. And if his takedown line's at 1.5, I'm probably going to play the over because I think he can get takedowns. But I do give it to Gutierrez. He doesn't allow except staying on bottom. So I think it's probably going to be like a Gutierrez by decision.
What do you think, Moiz?
Yeah, I'm on Gutierrez leg kicks, and the only issue is that most likely, the split decision issue, most likely because his opponents either gets one takedown or land more head strikes. So judges favor head strikes. They may see you kick, but they don't understand the kicking stuff. They understand punching in the head stuff. So that's the only issue. But yeah, maybe I'll play fight ends in split decision. We'll see.
Right. It's just like Gutierrez, everyone's saying the wrestling. It's like Gutierrez doesn't have abysmal takedown defense, and Sexy Mexi,
he moves too much. It's not
seriously.
Yeah.
I think he has a huge footwork advantage, and like Sexy Mexi is a punching bag, so I can see Gutierrez like maybe walking him onto a knee or something. But I'm gonna say Chris by decision, man. But yeah, that's just what I think. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I will give Bo Jackson mad. Like, I already give him like his flowers and shit for being just a really solid capper and fucking predictor. But yeah, he'll be the first one I fucking give props to if Castaneda wins. Because he really feels confident about that one. So shout out to him. Best of luck, and we can press forward though. Elder versus Young, old versus young. I think this is a fucking Evan Elder smash spot. I'm not going to smash it. I'm going to fucking pass it for sure. But yeah, Gage Young is not a terrible fighter, but I just think Elder's a little bit better, more seasoned. He's not like, what's the age gap between them? Like, nothing crazy. So yeah, give me Evan Elder. Yeah, so give me Evan Elder here. I just think he's a little bit better of a fighter, but we'll see. Whoever wants to go next, don't matter.
I can go next. I'm with Elder, but here's the issue, right? It's a short notice fight. We have seen time and time again, flukes happen, and just short notice KOs, happen. So that's something to think about. Gage Young via KO, happens all the time. Benny Dariush versus Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? T-Rex versus Frevola. It happens. Short notice and huge upsets. So be careful.
Wise words from a wise man.
Yeah.
Joey, what do you think?
Well, I was gonna pick Evan Elder against the criminal, and I was gonna say some violence in that fight. I honestly think Evan Elder's better everywhere in this fight. Gage, I'll give Young his credit. He is very tough. We've seen it in the Southkill in the Dana White Contender. He showed very good toughness. I don't know. And this line is crazy. I was like, look, Elder probably has better fluent striking. Elder has better wrestling. Elder has better jiu-jitsu. I actually don't mind. I think maybe inside the distance, maybe. Evan Elder by sub is, I don't know why it's like creeping, because I give Young this. I think if he gets taken down, he is going to try to find a way to give up, get up. But I have a feeling he might give something up, though. And that's the one worry. And Elder by subs plus 1,200. We may see a rear naked choke.
Yeah.
We could see. We think Moiz like 1,200 for a guy.
The Australian guy has better sub game, and he couldn't sub him. So even Elder is not that kind of.
But Elder.
Hey man, Joey, not to cut you out. Hey, shout out to the fucking general, man. Shout out to Alex Ramirez, my dude. He says Elder by decision. Nice. Sorry.
As long as he wins, I'm good. Because look, my 2-leg base of the parlay is Elder and Amarim. So knock 2 fights out in the prelims, and I'm good.
Right on. Well, Schnell versus Flick. Joey, why don't you kick this one off?
Only thing I'm gonna start off in that fight is when I fucking start rolling up my pre-joint. And hopefully I don't, cough too much during the fight. But 2 guys that so-called retired, now they came back. I think I can flick either one of these guys on the chin and maybe knock them out personally. They got no type of chins. Oh, shit. Jimmy Flick by arm triangle choke. I'm not saying that's the play for me, but it came up as a same match parlay. Jimmy Flick to win by arm triangle choke in round 1 plus 1,800. That's fucking wild. But I know Gabe is very high on Jimmy Flick. I don't know why, but he apparently said that if he was to plant a flag, it'd be on Jimmy Flick because he thinks that he is the superior grappler. Snell's been submitted by less superior guys. And maybe I'll look for a Jimmy Flick takedown because neither one of them got chins. I think Snell has slightly better striking. But it's probably a PASS type fight for me, but I'll slightly lean Snell. But if you told me Flick got the back and he submits him, it wouldn't shock me.
Hey, man, shout out to Gabe. When we going to get a Gabe appearance on the Locker Room Talk?
I don't know, man. This man always wants to be ghost and shit. So who the fuck knows?
Well, shout out to him, man. Best of luck. Moiz, what do you think about Schnell versus Flick?
Yeah,
Jack was calling it the people's main event.
Yeah, it's the carousel main event. So fantastic fight. Here's the issue, right? Flyweights. grappling exchanges will occur. I
Yep.
can guarantee that. So either Schnell locks in a submission, some form of front choke. He has those thin, long arms, or further grappling exchanges ensues, and my dude, my guy, Mr. Flick, will jump on a gilly and submit this fool. Bye bye, Schnell. Nice meeting you.
Oh my god, baby.
Or
Yeah,
or
I
we
mean,
can see, or we can see Jimmy Flick land a left head kick when he switches to southpaw stance and rock Schnell and either knock him out or take him down and submit him. So Flick is the side.
I think all of that is possible, but I think it is less likely. I think what is more likely is that Matt Schnell probably jabs his fucking face off and probably rocks him and then submits him. I'm taking Matt Schnell by club and sub. I just think,
If you research, yeah, I mean, here's the issue. Right? No. You haven't done your research because Nate Menace, the last fight, Nate Menace,
and then totally.
What happened in Nate Menace?
Yeah, because then that kid,
What
Nate
happened?
Menace
What
has
happened?
no.
because
What
then
happened in the
totally
Nate
is
Menace?
that.
Bogdan
Totally.
Lugan.
So I think, I think what is more, I think, look, Schnell is chinny, Flick is more chinny. I just think Schnell is a more powerful striker, and I think he's a better boxer. I just don't think he is. Flick has a chance to land something wild and maybe clip him. Flick has a chance to land a sub, like a wild, opportunistic submission. I think both of those are legitimate possibilities, and I don't hate Flick as an underdog. I just think Schnell is like the slightly better fighter, and he's just gonna fucking fuck him up and knock him out or submit him. But I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. I wouldn't mind to see some grappling exchanges and see really for real who is the better. They're both black belts. I want to see who for real is the better black belt. And I think Matt Schnell is overall the better fighter though. So I'm gonna take Schnell. I got him in a couple of parlays, but it's nothing crazy. But yeah, best of luck, Moiz. And I see it. I get the Flick side. I just don't personally think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you say he's gonna jab well, then the single leg will be open, and he's gonna, Nate Menace, he tried to wrap his neck around him and tried to go for a choke. He got taken down and almost got one flued for round one. Round two, same happened, but then Flick managed to wrap around the jump gilly. So, and as far as chin, Schnell has the worst chin ever.
That's bullshit, Moiz. That is not remotely.
Yeah, but you have
crazy.
evidence. Evidence is a Sandoval
there
fight.
is no. You didn't watch tape. You did not watch tape because everyone that matched Schnell, dude, everyone that has knocked Matt Schnell out, including Hector Sandoval, would do the exact same fucking thing. You really think? What do you think would happen between Jimmy Flick and Pantoja, dumbass? What do you think would happen, dumbass? What do you think would happen between Flick and Pantoja, moron? Yeah, nice try. Anyways, Moiz. Anyways, Aliskerov versus Muniz. What do you think about that one? Aliskerov versus Muniz. What do you think about that one?
Aliskerov is like minus 1,000. It's just a pass. It's not even worth. It's a layup. So pass.
Wait, pick though. What do you think?
Aliskerov is minus 1,000. Who else is going to win there? He's minus 1,000 for a reason, right?
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. Joey, what do you think about Ikram and Andre?
So I'm gonna give Billy props on how I'm gonna say this. I remember everyone and they fucking mama that I know of was on Askarov to beat Whitaker, and I know for a fact I said you are out of your fucking mind. Personally, I remember saying that. Whitaker outclassed him. He saved the main event. I'll give him credit for that. And when fighters tend to do that, the UFC does usually tend to return the favor. Askarov, this matchup was supposed to happen a while ago. Askarov's not the biggest favorite on the card. And I talked to Moiz about this before, not about this fight, but when you look at lines usually that big, it looks like for the most part, the favorite probably wins under 2 rounds, more than likely. How Moiz overall taught me how to look at it when it comes to bets. I think Askarov probably gets a round one knockout. Like, yes, if it gets to the ground and he tries to fuck around with Muniz's grappling, he's gonna learn he's not the better grappler. But I think gloves are gonna get touched. I'll probably say under the 1.5. You can probably get an okay line with that. But I think Askarov's gonna knock him out.
Yeah, probably. I think that's what it is. Ikram knockout. But like Moiz said, I'm passing here. I just no way. It's a fucking clearly prohibitive line, and yeah, just probably say Ikram knockout and move on. We'll just go around in order again. Ruboy and Dalby. There's no way that I would get in front of Nicholas Dalby in a fight that I think is probably going to decision, but I'm still going to pick Ruboy. I think the boxing is going to be superior. I think the jab's going to be there. The footwork they're both kind of, I guess I'd say Ruboy has better footwork. I think the reach is going to be a problem for Dalby, and Randy's boxing too. So give me Ruboy, but again, I just not. Nicholas knows how to win a greasy decision. He's done it before, so no thanks. Moiz, what do you think about this one?
I'm picking Dalby. Pressure leg kicks, and he can, push Brown against the fence. Hopefully, he can keep his head safe from the ninja choke. That's the only issue, only concern I have. But I have to pick Dalby. I don't care about. Oh, he's 40 years old. Oh, yeah. Shut the fuck up, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is fucking 70 years old. He'd fucking kill us all. You know what I'm saying?
I'll kick him
He's
in the balls.
fucking 70. You know what I'm saying? Stop with that. Oh, he's 40. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Most of these guys on these fucking YouTube shows don't even have a girlfriend. Never been with a woman. And they're fucking in the 30s. Pathetic fucks. Fuck you. Suck dick.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I like it.
And if your mom's single, call me.
Welcome to the shit show. Joey DFS, what do you think about Ruboy and Nicholas Dalby?
Two fighters that are coming off split decisions. Brown, the battle. Dalby to Fakardinov, which one thing I learned, at least from the Fakardinov fight, maybe Fakardinov's not as good as what people think he is. That's all. Waiting for a future matchup where his line is outrageously stupid and I can just fade him. One is going to happen soon, hopefully. I think there's a split in this fight, personally. Dalby doesn't back down. That's all good and well. And I do give Randy Brown his credit. He's a good forward striker, and he can also counter strike. So if Dalby does come forward with forward pressure, I think he could be in 1-2s on the defensive side. I think this fight could go to a split. I think Dalby's gonna have moments where he does clinch up Brown in a cage, try to get some cage control. I'm passing this fight, but I'm leaning Brown by decision.
Right on. Yeah, it's a total pass for me, dude. Now, Michelle and Abus Magomedov. I'm gonna start this one off and make it quick. Michelle, but pass, dude. I think he just wins a decision. Maybe stops Abus if he gets tired, chasing him around. But Magomedov is dangerous, dude. Michelle has shown some fight IQ lapses, not so much recently, but it's just Abus is dangerous enough to just keep me off of it. But I do think Michelle is the slightly better fighter. He's a little younger, going to be more fleet of foot, probably going to have the speed advantage. He's got some decent pop in his hands too. So yeah, give me Michelle, but I don't know, man. Something weird about this fight. He probably wins, but nah, dude, I'm good. What do you think, Joey?
I'm actually going to Boost here. I know I said it on Tuesday. I said, out of a confidence, I think I was on a 3 or 4. Now I'm kind of on a 6 to an extent, where I'm actually going to place a bet after the show. I think the wildness of Ferreira, it could work on some fighters. A Boost, I think he's okay with that, because when you're throwing wild and if you don't land successfully, you're just potentially hurting your own cardio. And I think takedown entries are going to be key for a boost here. Even if he doesn't get the first, second, I think if he's smart, he keeps it a close fight at range, chain style takedowns, and maybe a boost can potentially tire out Ferreira. But we've seen, the only person that really tired out Ferreira was Hernandez, but Hernandez tires out everybody. I'm leaning a boost by method. I'm not sure. I know he has a better number on the decision, more decision wins and all the rest, but I'm going to boost. I also like his takedown prop, depending on what it is. If it's like half a takedown, 1.5, I'm playing the over.
Nice. What do you think, Moiz?
With the Parrot Pereira. So he's too fast, and just don't do that spinning stuff. Abus can take his back, but there are some tendencies I've seen from Abust. When he gets tired, he usually dips his head and tilts his body, forward. So we might actually see flying knee knockout again by Pereira. So flying knee knockout. That must be a great prop, right?
Holy shit.
What's the price on the flying knee knockout?
I have the flying knee knockout doesn't come up for me.
Okay, I can check. Hold on a second. Pereira, 92. Flying knee fighter.
I'll take 20-1.
Hold on a second. Flying knee. 29-1.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'll be playing that.
Best of luck, my dude.
Yeah. I watch tape, bro. Yeah, man. We're the good guys, man. The good guys versus the bad guys, man. Yeah, man. Us against the bookies, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, before we get to the next fight real quick, what's bullshit? For the longest time, I forgot what time. For one, I thought the weigh-in was going to be noon. 2, I didn't know where the hell the weigh-in was, even being shown at first.
Instagram.
But now, everywhere on YouTube, they want to post, oh, the weigh-in result. I'm like, fuck you. Where the fuck were you at when it was live?
Yeah, I know, dude.
Instagram. You have to check Instagram for
I
a
don't want
live.
to go on Instagram. I want to watch on motherfucking YouTube. It's bullshit.
Dude, it's always weird with these like themed fight night cards with like the city themed fight night cards where it's like in somewhere else like Kansas City or the time is usually always different. So yeah, and there was no coverage, man. Like Full Send MMA, shout out to them. They're the only outlet that I saw put out any kind of video. MMA Junkie did like a results thing, but they were just putting up pictures and shit. So but yeah, man, not a bad fight though, I guess. But yeah, I favor Michelle. All right, Joey, why don't you kick this one off? Onama and Chikadze.
So before I do kick this off, there was only one person that knew who my flag was, because it's my buddy Drake. He goes on RotoWire. He does his own predictions. You can go to rotowire.com, look up Drake Burden. He does his own DFS shit too. He posts his prediction plays and gives out bets. So that's my boy Drake right there. He's the first one that didn't know. I still got to watch the weigh-in, but like I said, I heard the bird embryo himself looked like shit. Or what was it? How'd I say it? The hatchling?
The hatchling?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's a good striker. I will not discredit that by any means. And there is times where Onama does welcome firefights. But, he's at a good gym, Factory Muay Thai. I think they're going to be like, look, when he tries to throw them aggressive 1-2s, change levels, you can take him down. And maybe with the weight miss, maybe he's not going to be fully ready. I said Onama inside the distance. And since I'm on right here, I'm actually about to see on top of my head what is Onama by submission. Onama by submission. Plus 800, I'm with it. Like I said, I think you can get a rear naked choke or arm choke or head and arm. So Onama inside the distance, and I'm gonna sprinkle the submission too.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna end this one on a sour note because I don't really hope this happens or anything. I'm on Chikadze, but it's like the confidence is in the toilet now. He's now my officially my least confident pick. I'm not gonna change the pick because I just don't do that anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna take Giga. I think it could be a little bit of a levels fight. I think he is a better striker, definitely a better kicker, and I think he's a better long range striker. But Onama hits really hard. He's dangerous. But like I've seen Onama rocked in a couple fights too, man, and like I've seen a lot of fighters that miss weight and look like shit doing it win. So I don't think that automatically means Giga's going to lose. But I definitely, I'd be lying if I said I didn't was like more confident now. I'm not going to change the pick though. I think Giga wins. I think he could potentially knock Onama out, but not something I feel incredibly confident about. I'll be rooting for you, Joey. I hope that Onama wins because I have nothing on this shit. But the official pick will be Giga. Moiz, what do you think about this one? I think it's a decent fight though.
I'm with Idi Amin. Let's go.
Nice.
Hey,
yeah. Say, dude, were you saying that Onama is a fucking like dictator?
The
dude?
Black Hitler.
A violent dictator,
The
dude.
Black Hitler. The Black Hitler.
Well,
Let's
he
go.
up there, man. He's
Hitler
one
theory,
of the worst,
baby.
man.
TC, I will say
Hitler
this.
theory.
He's up there with like Mugabe, and like he was a fucking evil motherfucker for sure. Sorry, go ahead.
I hope on Saturday, by the time this fight comes on, I hope that same dumb motherfucker who doubted me on Reyes comes on and says, "Oh, I'm like, yeah, I can get a whole nother clip again for that shit."
Yeah, man, just turn it into content. Whatever the case may be, just make sure it's entertaining. But yeah, man, best of luck on that one. I will make this one quick, man. This is the co-main event. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. And apologies for the late start and the weird start time and all that. But here we go, man. Co-main, dude. I'm picking Zhang by knockout, first round knockout. That's the pick. But, dude, again, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't getting weird kind of Smith-Petrino potential vibes. That's why I'm staying off of it. It's another one where it's like kind of like Aliskerov. The line's ridiculous, but I think he wins. I think it's by knockout. It's a pass for me though, dude. Like, give me Zhang by KO. But if Smith level checks him, it is not going to shock me, man. But I think Zhang wins. Moiz, we think.
I'm going with USA. You know, he's gonna tax Ming Yang's ass by 200% and get the submission round 3. Let's fucking go. Fuck this gook. Fucking gook. My name is Mr. Lee. I make car for you. I make this product for you. Only $10. Okay, let's go.
What a shit show, man.
And I love China. Let's go.
Yeah, well, if we haven't been canceled by now, I just don't know what it's going to take. God almighty. Joey, what do you think about this co-main?
So me just realizing this, we have 2 bird embryo fights in a row. I think both the birds die, personally. Ming Yang, round 1 knockouts, -110.
Yep. I mean, they're kind of telling you what it is, but it's no, thank you. No, thank you. I think somebody will get finished in that fight, though. I think either it's Ming Yang knocks him out, or he's been knocked out twice himself. He's a young dude, but yeah, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
No thanks. Main event. All right, boys. I will end it on this one, but I will. Joey, why don't you kick this one off, dude?
I'm still very tempting if I'm even going to touch this. EC knows these are both my dudes at 170. And I've bet them. I've won money with them. All I'm going to say is, Gary, you better mix in your full MMA game. If not, if you're going to try to toy around and try to strike the entire fight, I think there's a chance you could get knocked the fuck out by the Fighting Nerd cigarette smoker that looks like Donkey from Shrek. But I have a rule: until I see it not work, I'm not picking against the Fighting Nerds until I see it. And I'm slightly leaning Protez, but I'm telling you now, I have 0 bet. I might be a fan of this fight.
Nice. Moiz, you were on Zhang, right? Alex was asking. Oh, no, he's on Smith. Sorry. Yeah, he's on Smith.
Smith. Main event, I have to pass. I haven't done no research. I don't care about this fight, to be honest. Sorry. More interested in the boxing main event, Connor and Ben.
Right on. Well, I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, Connor Ben and Eubank Jr. are going at it. Is it a
Yes,
rematch?
sir.
Um,
Not sure, but looking forward to it.
Facts.
right on. Yeah. So main event. It's Gary or bust for me pretty much this weekend. I think this is going to be a little bit of a levels fight. Protez, I said it on Tuesday, man. Make sure y'all check out the latest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast. And if you are a Pub Sports Radio member, there's also a members only video from said podcast that zeroes in on our bets and stuff. But shout out to the boys, shout out to Pub Sports Radio and Jeff Slaughter, of course. Yeah, man, I just think Gary Protez has got 2 rounds to get Gary out of there. I think he can. I'm not saying there's no chance Protez can win. I just think it's another scenario where it's like I think Gary wins this fight like 6 to 7 out of 10 times. And I think Protez, has a chance to clip him in the first couple rounds. But yeah, the cigarette cardio is going to get exposed here, dude. If he does not knock Gary out early, he is going to gas out, and Gary's going to fucking finish him, dude. He just is. He's a lurching, plotting Muay Thai striker. He fights with his hands down the whole fucking time. And I just think Gary's going to have a slight speed advantage. I don't think it's crazy, but I think with the cardio, once he starts to slow down, dude, Gary is going to be all over him, man. The footwork, the cardio, they're in 2 different galaxies. And like everybody's talking about Gary's chin, but like Protez does have a little quit in him, dude. And it's just, you're not going to see that tested against 37-year-old jobbers. And that's not Ian Gary. He's a dude in his prime. He's a well-rounded fighter. Like, he gets clipped and hurt, but he doesn't get sparked out cold, and he definitely doesn't go, oh, no, I can't fight anymore, or like quit on the stool. Like, he's never done anything like that. So, yeah, I think he's just better, and I think he's going to win. So, yeah, Ian Gary for me. Bet him inside the distance plus 200. He's anchoring all my parlays.
Ouch.
So, yeah, it's Gary or bust for me. If he goes down, I'm going down with the ship this weekend. But, yeah, I'm not going crazy. It's like a unit and a quarter. So, yeah, that'll do it. Gentlemen, thank you. Seriously, Moiz, Joey, y'all are the shit. Y'all really make this show what it is, and I appreciate. What is it, Moiz? Do you know how long we've been doing this now? Like where it's been like a panel of us. Like, do you know exactly when we started doing it?
Must have been right after the whole MMA Lotto thing, right? He was scamming everybody.
Was it? Has it been that far back?
It must have been at least 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think of it. Fuck, I didn't think of it that long. Where it's like doing a panel like this, like on this channel.
No, I think it started with the cameo.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe you're right. I just fuck, man. That's wild. But man, shout out to you guys for real. Moiz, thank you. Any final words for the people? And dude, looking forward to the next one.
Yeah. Good luck with your bet if you're a betting man, and
You too, dude.
And if there are any other people who want to join the dome, let me know. You can join. And we'll see you next week. Next week is Apex, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And main event is who?
I don't know.
Let me check. It's May 3rd, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have to go to be in Munich soon, and I still haven't fixed the air tickets. Fuck.
Nice. We'll do safe travels with that.
It's in 3 weeks. I have to get my shit together. Oh, it's Corey Sandhagen versus Figueiredo.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
It's a good fight.
Interesting. Figueiredo's brother is fighting tomorrow in Turkey.
Ew, the one that sucked at 125.
Yeah, he's at 135 now. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Norwegian is fighting Ivana Petrovic. Let's go. Let's go. And when does it start? 7 p.m. ET. Oh fuck.
Not that hard.
I have to stay up so late just to watch a Norwegian chick fight. Oh my goodness. Oh well, we'll see what happens. So until then,
Moiz, thanks again, brother. Appreciate it.
bye bye.
Bye. Yeah, Moiz is a character, man. He usually makes me laugh hysterically and pisses me off just about every week. So that's what he's here for, man. The entertainment. Shout to him, Joey DFS. Shout to you too, dude. Thank you for doing this every week. And any final words for the people? And best of luck to you, my dude.
Make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. It's absolutely free. Keep supporting my boy TC in the motherfucking building. Make sure to follow us both on Twitter and stay tuned. I will be pasting my bets throughout. The only bet I have right now is my parlay from Tuesday, which is Elder and Amarim. And yeah, stay tuned because, like I said, I'll be posting UFC. And if I find someone on Cage Warriors, I'll be posting shit on Cage Warriors. TC, safe travels, my boy. Get home because we have money to be made tomorrow.
Amen. Thank you, dude.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. All right, Joey, I'm gonna drop you down, get my little outro spiel. But thanks again, dude. Moiz, thank you. Everybody in the chat, thank y'all, man. We got close to 10. That's all right though. Fight night card. But I appreciate y'all taking the time, stop through, support the channel. We're over 300 subscribers, man. We are halfway to monetization, halfway to that 500. But yeah, that will do it for the stream. Let me get the little final shows out there. And yeah, I do believe, let me double check, make sure these times are right. But as you can see right there, tomorrow night, hope to see y'all at Pub Sports Radio. I will be hosting, co-hosting, and commentating the fights. And yeah, man, making some money, hopefully. And I hope everybody else does too. But make sure y'all check out the Locker Room Talk podcast. Like I said, new episode up on Pub. And that's where I'll be tomorrow night as well. Double checking the time right here. All right. UFC schedule. Yep, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kansas City. It's going down. Hope to see y'all there. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend, dude. Yeah, I guess it has been a minute. Peace, General. Best of luck, homie. Shout out to all you guys. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Subscribe to Pub Sports Radio if you haven't, definitely. And yeah, consider becoming a member. All that good shit. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter for letting us do the podcast and the live stream every week, of course. And yeah, man, shout out to the fucking Dome. All the support you guys give this channel. And yeah, we'll be back next week. I believe it's next week. There's no other gaps for a little bit. But yeah, man, hope to see y'all then. Have a good weekend. Best of luck to you. No screaming for this outro, but I'll just say thanks again. Have a good weekend. Best of luck. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Peace.